I've stamped out the Ruin. I've stamped it out twice.
And the Ruin is from...
Daydream.
The Daydream. Let me just put that... I'm just going to put that there. Let's have a look. I've got these all out of order now. There we go. I'll leave those there. Right.
Okay, I've stamped it twice because I'm going to decoupage this one. So, I'm just using my Promarkers to add some colour.
People love Promarkers.
They do.
They are brilliant, and they're nice and juicy as well. I like the fact that there's a lot of ink in these pens, and when you colour, you can fill in a large area, and they seem to last forever.
And you don't get those streaky lines
no,
as well.
Not like
That's
you did.
what I like.
When I was a kid, like felt tip pens we had, they were a bit naff.
Oh, yes.
Oh, technology has moved on so far. When I was in school, we didn't have mobile phones or iPods. Do you know, I can remember having my first mobile phone.
Yes.
It was well, I can remember, when I was a salesman years ago, I can remember seeing the very first mobile phone. It wasn't mine. This man walked in, and it was like this big handbag with this thing, and he said, yeah, I just got a mobile phone, £600. The charge lasts about 5 minutes. And there was this huge mobile phone. It's outrageous, but I waited a few years when they got a lot smaller. But my first mobile phone didn't even have an LCD screen. You press the buttons like a home phone, and, yeah, it's amazing.
Didn't really text then, did we?
Oh, no, I couldn't text. No, it's all I could do to answer the phone. It was very basic. But technology has moved on.
Oh, yes.
The technology of Promarkers has moved on. The way in which we stamp, the way in which we craft has moved on. And in fact, you know, in the last 5 years, I've been here just over 5 years, the crafting industry in the UK has really, really moved up. Because in that time, we've introduced CD-ROMs, stamps have moved away from the wooden block stamps. A lot of people now liking your stamps, the unmounted stamps.
Yeah.
It's interesting how trends sort of alter the lay of the land. I'm always fascinated.
Okay, so, one of the images, what I've done is I've coloured the actual Ruin in a grey and the leaves that are at the front. I'm going to cut out all those other areas. So for my second, I'm just going to do a bit of sun coming through.
Lovely.
The sun's coming up in the morning. So I've got a nice dark yellow there.
Beautiful.
Then come to a lighter shade, blend those across. Just within the window section. There we go. Maybe little beams of light coming around.
Oh, it's lovely.
Okay, then we're going to take the blue. For this one, I'm going to use the big chisel end. Because this is going to be the sky, so it's much easier just to fill those larger areas.
Superb.
Just go straight.
I do like this chiselled end because it means you can cover a larger area much quicker.
It does, yes. There we go. All nicely covered.
Lovely. We're just pacing ourselves now because we're looking at the clock. It's now 11:43 if you're watching us live, and we've got another demonstration to come from Sarah.
Okay, so really that's all I need to do colouring, or what I would do is just add some little bits of green on those little trees there. Now, so with this one, I would just trim out the windows.
Yes.
Okay, so that will sit
decoupaged over the top.
so we can see the background.
Wow.
So I've got a little one of those trimmed already, and I've just layered some card.
Well, I like that.
So I'm gonna
just like confirmation, Vicky.
Yep.
Busiest part of the show, and we're getting lots of you on the phone lines, lots of you on the website, loads of you on the website going for this. All of the items we've shown you, very, very busy. Now, do you know, we've had a deal recently. We've had a promotion on the postage and packaging. Now, throughout December, we were doing a deal where you were getting vouchers for your P&P. There's only around about, well, a couple of days left until the 30th of January for you to redeem your vouchers. So if you've got outstanding vouchers and you want to buy things without the P&P and take advantage, full details on the website. You've got till the 30th of January to take advantage.
Okay. Now, for a little embellishment to go with my ruined castle, I'm going to do a butterfly.
Okay.
But this is shrink plastic. So I've stamped using a StazOn on one side, turned it over because this is a see-through shrink.
Lovely.
And I'm using my Promarkers on the back because they work on plastic so well.
That is superb. And it's quite subtle as well, because when you're using that colour, it's not a deep, intense colour. It's actually quite natural on the acetate. Or would you like that noise?
No. Very squeaky. Okay, so once you've coloured that, just trim it out. And I've got one here already.
Lovely.
Okay, I'll just grab my heat gun there.
Brilliant.
I'll shrink this down so it's going to be a much neater little size to go with the ruin.
And it's been a while since I've used shrink plastic. Oh, hello.
Oh, there we go.
Easy, Tiger. Did you just see that? Ooh. Oh, this is brilliant. And now you've got a little pokey tool there, or
Oh, I've got my
otherwise
scissors. Because we're sticking together. No, don't stick. There we go.
There we go. So you've got to tease it.
Sometimes it will stick together.
That is amazing.
Now, usually when I'm doing shrink, I'll use a block just to press it down so it's really nice and flat.
Daft question, you can't put
But
that
I'm
in the
gonna
fridge
leave
and
it.
make it bigger.
No.
No. It's always worth asking the question. Once it's shrunk, it's shrunk.
It is.
And you
yes.
could turn that into all sorts of embellishments. You could embellish a
Yeah.
card. You could use it for jewellery.
Still warm.
Is it still warm?
It's still warm.
Brilliant, absolutely beautiful. I will give you a
There we
recap
go.
and show you a
Stick that
picture
on
of the
there.
multi-buy. That there is absolutely adorable. Look at this here. And I've got to say, getting very, very, very favourable comments from upstairs in the gallery. Everybody loving your demonstrations. These are beautiful. And